Namaste. My name is Neelima. Welcome to Reflections Along the Way podcast, where you will be listening to reflections from learnings and experiences along my life's journey. We all have this basic knowledge of what is good and what is bad. In spite of having that knowledge, we often choose a path or make a choice that is not beneficial to us, beneficial to our well-being. Why is that? So the Vedantic masters analyzed the reason for this, and they determined that there are two distinct paths in life. One is the path of the pleasant and the other is the path of the good. The path of the pleasant is also called Preyas in Sanskrit, and the path of the good is called shreyas. We're always, every moment of our lives, we are confronted with two choices, whether to take the path of the pleasant or to take the path of the good. As the name indicates, the path of the pleasant gives us immediate pleasure. It pleases us, it fascinates us, it tempts us to take that path right now because the pleasure is immediate. It's guided by the demands of our sense organs. It gives temporary joy, no doubt, but it is just at that moment. And afterwards, it's followed by sorrow. And it's very, very tempting. But if we keep on taking this path of the pleasant, then we are going to devolve as an individual. We're going to become a weak personality. And majority of us take this path. I think it's because primarily the lack of knowledge as to what is going to give us that complete fulfillment. And because we don't know that, we are always behind these little things that give us that immediate pleasure. In contrast, the path of the good or the shreyas is guided by the subtle intellect, which has this capacity and intelligence to determine what is going to give that lasting happiness. This path might be unpleasant in the beginning, but it provides permanent happiness later on. And this is the path that we have to take in order to evolve as a person. And this path is followed by very few people, and it's based on sound knowledge. And this is the path that is recommended by all religions. Every action we take in our lives is motivated by that instinct, that irresistible urge for happiness. We want to be happy at the end of the day, no matter what we do. Every action is for that, right? And that is the struggle of life for every being. It could be a dog, it could be a human being, it could be an ant. Every being is in pursuit of happiness. And every action is motivated by the sense that the joy that we get from that activity that we are about to do will make us reach to a point where it is a greater joy, right? Only in that full contentment and absolute fulfillment will our search come to an end. And this supreme state of happiness is what is the goal of life, and it is the subject of all the scriptures of the world. So in this context, in this light, the ancient masters classified actions into two kinds. No matter what action we do, they can be classified into two kinds based on the fruits or the results of the action. So there's actions which can contribute towards the temporary joys in life, momentary joys in life, and there are actions which will lead us to that permanent, immortal bliss. Our efforts, what we do, what actions we do, can either contribute to that immediate or temporary material gain, or it can contribute to that long-term goal of self-purification and nurturing so that we can experience that permanent happiness. There are some corrupt people who are amassing wealth through illegal and foul methods, right? And for a person who is ignorant and sensuous, it may seem like a very welcome prospect to live life that way. But imagine the life of that person. No doubt they might be having temporary sensual pleasures, but they last just for that moment. And then the rest of the time, they're probably filled with anxiety, trying to protect that wealth that they have earned through all these illegal means and trying to not get caught, right? That's going to be the majority of the time that they're going to spend on just worrying about how not to get caught for all the misdeeds that they have done. Each of us has a choice to build our lives based on more enduring principles that can give us long lasting happiness. Principles like honesty, patience, love, tolerance, compassion. So the weak-minded, they try to gain those immediate flickers of joy that come by choosing the path of the pleasant. And by choosing that path, they are denying themselves that chance to enjoy that long-lasting happiness. Whereas people of inner strength, who have a stronger mind, they choose the path of the good, even though it gives temporary unpleasantness and sometimes it may lead to that temporary suffering. In the course of their higher pursuits, it doesn't even feel like suffering for them. And they are the ones who emerge to be these great personalities who lead their lives completely fulfilled. They are content, completely content with their lives. They are not only lead fulfilling lives for themselves, but they are the inspiration to the rest of the society also to lead a more peaceful and happy life. Thank you for listening to today's reflections. If you'd like to connect with me, please visit bluishmuse.com. Until next time, namaste.